So you're moving to San Diego and you don't know where to move to. In this video, I'm going to cover the top 7 suburbs of San Diego County. My name is Alex Villare, and I make these videos to deliver the value to you and explain to you what it's like living here in San Diego County. Contact information is below. I'll also stick it over here for you and make it easy. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions on what it's like to live here in San Diego. All right, so this list is curated based off of niche.com. I'll put a link down in the description to that website. And essentially they base all of their ratings, they give it an overall grade score from A to F, just like in grade school. And it really based it off of income, jobs, real estate market, what there is to do in these specific suburbs, and the overall general crime rate and a few other details. But if you want the full list, you can go to niche.com. Again, I'll drop it down in the description. Feel free to check it out there. So according to niche.com, the #1 suburb to live in San Diego County is Solana Beach. Now, the population of Solana Beach is around 13,000 people. The home prices in Solana Beach range on average around that $1.8 million range. So keep in mind that this is residential, single family residence and condos. So if you're going hunting or house hunting in Solana Beach, don't expect to find a single family residence at that $1.8 million mark, simply because you're not going to find it. Now, this takes into effect, single family residents and condos, and that's kind of the average. So 1.8 million on average is going to be your housing costs in Solana Beach. The rough median income throughout the rough median household income in Solana Beach is around $110,000. Again, that goes from, the high-end residential to the, I don't want to say lower end because all Solana Beach is really nice, but the lower end of the condo spectrum. Solana Beach is really known for its beach life. There's a lot of bars, a lot of coffee shops, a lot of shopping, and I did a whole video on Solana Beach, so you can check that out. The link will be up here, and that'll really dive in a little bit more about Solana Beach. But for now, we're going to get down to the next city, which is Del Mar. Now, Del Mar is very small. It's only about 2.5 square miles of coastline, and there's only about 4,000 people there. It really is only made up of Del Mar, which you have Camino Del Mar that goes all the way through that, and then Del Mar Terrace, Del Mar Mesa, and those little smaller communities. But this one is #2 on the list, and I think it's #2 because it has an overall score of A+, and that's mainly because of the school things to do. But really, there's not a lot of comparison because Del Mar is one of the highest end places here in San Diego County, except for another one on this list, which we'll get to here in a minute. The population, like I said, is 4,000, and home prices are roughly around the $3.3 million range, and that's definitely more on the upper scale for sure, with the average household income being just under $200,000 a year. Now, if you want a video on that, I'll link that one up top as well on what it's like living in Del Mar. Now on to the third best suburb to live in San Diego. All right, the third best suburb to live in San Diego, according to niche.com, is going to be Coronado. Now, Coronado is a killer little place down closer to downtown area and closer to the border of Mexico. It's not really up in the North County. It's going to also harbor North Island, which is a military base or military installation there. Now, Coronado is really neat because you have basically a peninsula that you can get on there that starts from the Imperial Beach up to Coronado. You have a fantastic Hotel del Coronado, which is a historic hotel. Definitely recommend taking a visit there, or at least going to get lunch there would be awesome. Or you can take the beautiful Coronado Bridge, and that'll take you, straight into the neighborhood of Coronado. The population of Coronado, since it is very small, is around 2,000 people, and the average home price in Coronado is around that $2 million range. This is taking into account the homes that are single family residents and condos. So you have quite a variance of residential properties there. The average household income of Coronado is going to be right around the $130,000 to $150,000 range. This place is very, very neat to visit, especially if you are in town for a short time. Definitely recommend going to visit Coronado. All right, next on the list is the fourth best suburb to live in San Diego County, and that's gonna be Encinitas. Encinitas is gorgeous. You're gonna love it if you are desiring to live in a North County suburb of San Diego that has beautiful places to live, has beautiful beaches. You got a neighborhood within Encinitas, like we'll live in Hain, where you can still have chickens and horses. Then you can go all the way down to the beach, and you have some world-class surfing in Encinitas, world-class dining, and world-class shopping. Encinitas is definitely a gem. Not to mention the next one that follows Encinitas is also a gem. But overall, Encinitas is going to really satisfy your needs and really encompass what San Diego really has to offer between rolling hills, wide open places, and the beach living. All right, now number 6 on the list is going to be Carlsbad. Carlsbad is up towards the top of North County, San Diego, or rather San Diego County, just south of Oceanside, and actually it's right on top of Encinitas. And Carlsbad is known for great schools, just like all of these places are, and niche.com says that essentially all these have A+ school ratings, which they do. There are a few cities within San Diego County that do not have really good schools, or I guess they're not there are some places within San Diego County that are not A+ schools, although California as a whole has a pretty good school system. So if you're curious about those, you can drop a comment down below and I'll shoot those over to you. Otherwise, Carlsbad, we're looking at a larger population of roughly 107,000. Household income is roughly around that 115,000, and the home prices there are $1.8 million range. Again, that is all encompassed of single family residents along with the condos. So that is a wide range of places to live here in Carlsbad. And again, you cannot go wrong. I did another video on Carlsbad of what it's like to live within Carlsbad. You can check that out. I'll link it up above. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Number's also in the description. All right, now on to number 6, which is going to be Rancho Santa Fe. Now, Rancho Santa Fe is a gorgeous area. It's wide open, and it's definitely more of that rural feel, and definitely one of the most upscale places to live here in San Diego County. The homes here are massive, the lots are massive. Everything just seems to be on a whole different scale here in Rancho Santa Fe. The average home price in Rancho Santa Fe, you're looking at roughly $3.4 million to get into Rancho Santa Fe. There's not a lot of condos in Rancho Santa Fe, but there are a lot of, we'll call them mansions. The average household income is just shy of $250,000 a year, with a population of around 2,000 people. So if you're looking something more inland with larger lots, larger houses, Rancho Santa Fe is going to be the place for you. Now, on to the last pick of this list, number 7, which is going to be Poway. So Poway sits a little more inland of the coast, and it does have really great values there in Poway. The average home price in Poway, you're looking at roughly $1.1 million and a $110,000 combined household income on average, with a population of roughly 50,000 people. Prices have climbed drastically in Poway because it was affordable. Still is semi-affordable if you're comparing Rancho Santa Fe, where $3.4 million. Now Poway is more inland, so the temperatures tend to get a little bit warmer there. However, being inland, you will find that you can get a greater lot size and most of the time larger homes. So Poway is a good option for you if you are looking for those larger lots. Now that was the top 7 suburbs to live here in San Diego County according to niche.com. If you have any other suburbs that you'd like me to cover or get more information on, each one is different, each one is unique. And my job here is, as a real estate professional and someone that lives here in San Diego County. I want to give value back to you and make sure you have all of the answers when you are looking to move here to San Diego. So go ahead and reach out to me. I'll put my number right here down on the screen. You can reach out to me, call, text, even email, whatever works best for you. I just want to get you the square answers. You know, like I said, each city is unique depending on your specific situation. You know, one city might fit you absolutely perfect, one might not. And it's better to find out now versus moving here, because honestly, you don't know what you don't know. And the only way to figure it out is by asking around. So feel free, reach out, drop a comment below. We will connect and make sure you have all the information you're looking for. But for now, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.